Video with Bladders playing Rory Mcilroy's PGA Tour 15. As you can see, I'm about to start the Open Championship first round. I do hope you enjoy.
EA Sports and the RNA are proud to present opening round coverage of the Open Championship.
Hope y'all are having a good Friday.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for
gonna have a good
Sports
weekend.
The Open Championship, and we are at the home of golf, the old course at St. Andrews. And Frank, you know the old course is old when the new course here in St. Andrews is a century old.
But the old course
feet,
is just a treat to play, or even play an Open Championship on that. The holes have changed in the way in which they're played over the years. For example, some of the short par fours are very drivable by today's great players, but the pot bunkers, how penal they are should you stray offline. They have to be avoided. And of course, there's all the little landmarks, whether it be the Old Course Hotel or even the famous Swilken Bridge as you traverse the 18th hole. There's something at St. Andrews for everybody.
Sorry about that. Wait. If I didn't do it now, I probably wouldn't do it. Oh, that was way too far.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. He thought he had that.
Missed that one barely.
Until the end.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just a couple of feet. Well, not in contention, but in for par.
Dang, Berger started off hot, apparently.
In some outstanding shot making to this point. Let's see what's happening now as we resume the action at the 7th.
Berger apparently wants me to put on
Been
a
a steady
show.
performance so far early in this first round, but at some point, Frank, they need to take steady to
No, I
spectacular.
love this hole, especially when there's some wind.
And really sooner rather
Oh
than later,
man,
that's for sure.
if you
But,
get the wind to your back,
steady
you can
becomes
put that bad
boring
boy
if it stays on for too long.
on the green. I don't think that would happen in real life. I think I would have been in the bunker. But then again, I don't watch.
Drivable par 4, not
that
for
just,
most
to
in
me,
this field,
seemed
but for this
too
guy,
far stretch.
yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
I don't know if this is a fact, but they definitely have some of the biggest, if not the biggest, greens I've ever seen. Like, for instance, I'm on the green right now, and I'm 219 feet away. Now, just so y'all know why I'm waiting, seems how if you see that lie, I was hoping that where you see on there putt read not found. That's why I was waiting, because I was hoping that with the crazy lie that I have, I was hoping that they would be able to give me some kind of guideline. But I am pretty much out of luck. So I pretty much got to come up with my own . Alright, well, I'm pretty much positive this is gonna miss, but let's try it anyway. I'm so far
Looks
away,
like
I
you
don't
just
even know
misread that.
where the hole was, to be honest.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
I don't
It's a
even know
very
if I
long
was
putt,
even
Rich. Obviously,
anywhere
it's
close
difficult,
to.
but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Frank, I thought that was in. Very well done.
Hey, you know
Almost
what?
made it.
I will take
Yep,
that
there'll be no
par
stress for the next one.
and be
Settles
grateful.
in over the putt.
I just know that it
Still playing
only
even
gets
for the
better.
day after the par. Now to the par 3-8. Frank, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, for these players, straight at the flag. This is the first par 3 you'll see, and a good chance to make 2 coming up ahead. But we do see a lot of long putts here with an errant tee shot.
This is a good-looking shot. Just a beautiful approach shot. These putts keep the round together.
There we go.
Wow.
I got my
touch of a
bearings right now.
locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too.
I'll finish up the
Totally
last
in
hole
command.
that I'll be golfing this
Frank, the Open
round.
Championship
and then
coming
we'll
back
start off
to the
strong
home of
next
golf
round.
this summer.
Yeah, and remember too, the last time it was here, Louis Oosthuizen at the 9th hole, he had no problem driving this par 4. So let's see if you can do the same. If you can carry that last bunker down there, there's every chance that your tee shot can run onto this very flat green.
Just making it look easy. Picks the spot, sees it, and then hits it. All day long, hasn't missed a fairway. Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Frank, you know what gets me about this game?
If you see on my bottom
What
left
person
hand
makes
down there in the bottom left hand corner, I missed
legitimate
it, not
effort,
because of my angle, I
makes
missed it
a good
because of
stroke,
my
and that ball
I didn't know how
spins
to go
around
up
and is
straight.
just laughing at the player. And now what's left? You could breathe on that ball. It counts the same
I had
as
a
a
perfect
300-yard
angle on
drive.
that.
It's not right.
But it's the beauty of the game.
Well, as they say, you can't do perfect in every round. So I just need to come back and have 3 other perfect rounds. Can't do perfect in every round. That means just round 4. I mean, round 1 is not perfect. But all my other rounds can be perfect, right?
EA Sports and the RNA are proud to present second round coverage of the Open Championship.
Frank, when you come to the old course at St. Andrews for the Open Championship, you can just about hear the legends whispering to you. So many of the greats have made their mark right here.
It's the oldest, it's the best, and it's the one course that everybody, no matter where they're born, wants to play. Every great player has played St. Andrews, and that will be well in advance after our time, Rich. It's just something special. When you see it and play it, you'll see the reason why.
So we're getting set now for the second 9 here at the old course at St. Andrews. And Frank, a chance to get off to a good start here with the short par 410.
It's a very subtle hole.
Not on pace to get
It just
cut,
looks straight ahead in front of you, but there is gorse down the left.
Not on pace right now to win this bad boy.
Really, it's drivable for most of the players.
Not too worried.
Those 2 bunkers, there's sort of short right of the green.
Mainly because I know
finish up there,
I normally can pick it up towards the end. Because normally I start getting on a roll. And I just start sinking birdie after birdie after birdie. And that's 362 yards, so that deserves a wowza.
Necklace over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Birdie putt coming up. A par on this hole yesterday.
Painful lip out.
Man, my putting's just off today. I cannot
that thing was stone dead in the center.
A decent putt at all.
That's good work. That's good par right there.
That's the difference between first and 24th, apparently.
And Frank, what's the key here?
It's just whether or not you can sink a
green
putt.
Is slightly elevated, huge false front, sort of left and right of that Strath bunker, and of course that bunker on the hill. Should I say that bunker on the left is called Hill. It's the famous bunker where Bobby Jones couldn't get out of it many years ago and actually ripped up his scorecard. So a good tee shot here, just find that right level where the flag is.
Sadly, I probably won't be able to sink this one either. Or not. Have you wowza?
Which has been a very good work to get another birdie.
Into the top 15 on the leaderboard.
Birdie.
Always nice, Frank, to put the peg in the ground coming off a birdie.
Well, this game's all about reward, and we just saw that back there. Now, can you be rewarded 2 holes in a row?
You can stop now, you can stop now, and it's going to roll off and right into the freaking rough.
That ball is needle nose down.
Can't even see it from here. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another. Ooh, chance for birdie.
Birdie, birdie.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up
for
a good weekend, maybe a great one. Young star makes his birdie. Frank, how about the bunkers
told y'all,
here at 13?
just all of a sudden start getting on these runs of birdies,
yeah,
and
they are that
I shall
for
get
a
myself
reason.
pumped.
If you finish up in there, well, the best you'll probably ever do is make a bogey, unless you're an absolute genius. That'll be avoided certainly off the tee. If you do, it's still a difficult hole. The second shot, unless you hit a perfect tee shot, will be blind.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie.
Birdie! Wowza!
That's a good birdie right
I
there.
told y'all.
4 under par.
Better
for
back
the
up.
championship.
Whoever's
There you
sitting
have
in
it, Frank.
first
The second
place
round
better
is
back
complete.
it
What are your
up,
thoughts?
because I am
Well, I
about
think
to
anybody
take
looking at
the
this
lead
leaderboard,
next
anybody in the
round.
top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
Right now I'm sitting at -4. The simulation with my statistics or with my attributes knocked me up to -5. So I am on a roll. I'm only 2 strokes off. That guy better put up a damn good round 3, because I am gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Take it for the win.
EA Sports.
Let's see,
and
where are
Garnet
we?
are proud to
We're only
present
3 strokes
third
off.
round coverage of the Open Championship.
And I get to play 5 holes today, which
Frank,
means
the 14th is a big par
unless they
5,
play
chance to
really
make
good,
a big move, but also possibility of making a big number
means
if you're not
I will
careful.
be
Yeah, you've
either
got to be
tied
very,
for
aware of
first,
the out of bounds
or
on the
I will
right
be
side, even though it
in
does move
first
to
by the
the
end
right.
of round 3.
Ideal
Guaranteed.
tee shot is down the right side that gets very close to that, 'cause then
Unless
that,
they play at
opens up the
least.
second shot and keeps that tee shot away.
I'm
from
gonna
that
go ahead and
proper
call
bunkers.
it. They would have to
Called the
play at
birdies.
least
There's a big cross
2
bunker
birdies.
up ahead that has to be
They have to
avoided
be at
for the
least
second
-10
shot.
for me not to.
If you're long enough, you can reach this par 5.
I will
and
at
two,
least
but this green
average
with so many undulations
4
that it is
birdies.
anything other than flat.
Which means I can get 3 birdies, a par, and an eagle.
Now his third, staring right at the green. Get down, look out.
It's over. The green.
Just averted danger right there, so close.
Why does he have all the luck? That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another
I
shot.
missed it.
Even par currently.
He'll take par and move on. Frank, one of the things I always loved about links golf is that you're not
Well, they're
aiming
starting
at a
off.
flagstick or a tree,
That's
but
what
sometimes
I said.
you're aiming for a steeple in the
If they hit
distance,
-10,
and this is a good
I
example here
won't
at the
guarantee
15th.
that.
Yeah,
But
the church
if
steeple
they're
is
-9,
the
I
exact
will
line off the
guarantee
tee.
at
That
least a
gives you sort of
tie.
the center of the fairway.
Because I will be at
Really,
least
you don't have to be overly
-9
bold off the
by the
tee.
end of
This
this
is
round.
about just finding a nice flat lie for that second shot.
In
This
the
is
round
another
of me
difficult
playing.
green that's well protected by just one little bunker that's in the front left that you don't think comes into play. But if your second shot doesn't land the right distance, more often than not, it just gets swallowed up by that.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie
Thought I was
coming
about
up,
to get an eagle there.
formality.
This is a pretty good performance right here. 6 under for the tournament. 16th hole is a par 4 here at the old course, Frank, with another one of those sort of funky features.
Yes, a series of 3 bunkers called the Principal's Nose, plus that out of bounds on the right. So really err on the side of caution, avoiding both the out of bounds and the Principal's Nose. Nothing wrong with going a little bit left here. But the further left you go, then it makes that second shot that much harder, because you'll have to bring it across that little pot bunker in the front called the Wig.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. He has this for a birdie. And with that
I figured out
birdie,
my problem.
moves to third
So we're good to
place.
go.
Frank, this is sort of bizarre.
All I
You're
gotta say is
standing on the
Berger
tee
better get his
at the
butt in
road
gear.
hole,
He
one of the
better
most
keep
famous
rolling.
par 4s in the sport, and you're aiming for a hotel?
Well, you're aiming over a series of letters that say the Old Course Hotel. If you can hit it exactly over that U, then you will be in the right place, which hopefully is down the middle of the fairway. You avoid that heather on the left. That bunker up ahead, the road hole bunker. Remember David Duval? He got stuck in there. Years ago, Tommy Nakajima, he could hardly ever get that ball out, and in the end succumbed, I think, to double figures. So the hole has more than one way to trap you, so stay away from the road.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round.
Given the situation, Rich, things so tight at the top.
Berger
very
can't
good
keep
birdie.
it up.
That was huge right there.
Berger's
Still with a
problem.
great chance to come away with this title. This one's sweet, Frank. Super.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, one of the unique characteristics of the old course is that only the 1st, 9th, 17th, and 18th holes have their own greens.
Yeah, there's 7 double greens out there, and double greens, they all add up to the number 18. So if you're on the 5th, it's adjoined by the 13th, or the 6th is the 12th. As well as there's a whopping 112.
Aw, really? You gotta give me a hard.
They each have their own name? All 112?
Pretty much so, yeah.
They give
There's
me a
few
hard
with,
freaking
there's the
lie
birdies
to
and the
keep
corks
my
and, the
word
principals and
on
those. There's some that do
negative
stand out,
9.
but none of them are very inviting, that's for sure.
Now
Road
I'm
hole
not
bunker.
so
That's,
100%
most
sure
famous
on
in the world.
negative
Not very
9.
big.
Get the
No,
hardest
it's
lie
probably-
of the
probably
day.
the size of a couple of tables.
Pressure's on.
It's not quite as deep as it was. That bank is a little less severe now than
course.
it used to be in years gone by. Probably.
Question
so they can
is,
save
to
it in
at least
sand,
keep the
because it
main
gets a bit of
word,
excavation
which
day in,
is,
day out.
do I have the lead or co-lead?
Hard
And
fought par right there. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds.
You, as
in,
of the time
you
I
really could start
finished
to see who
playing,
could take home
about
the
at the
trophy
end of
when
the
it's
day.
all said and done. Great play though up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
and I don't. So there you go. My word is apparently absolutely useless. Well, then I do apologize, because that makes me look like the idiot. And that's why they would say in golf, you just don't promise anything, because you can never guarantee it, because you never know what the lie is going to be.
EA Sports and the RNA are proud to present
But you know
final
what?
round coverage.
I am going to go ahead and run my mouth again.
Open
And I'm going to go
Championship.
ahead and say that I'm going to guarantee this win. But this time, I can guarantee it. That ball can stop rolling any time now.
What a display of power.
Of course,
and
the time that I
precision
don't
off the
need to
tee.
hit it
On the
398
green here
yards,
on the
I hit
par
it
4,
398
in one.
yards. Jesus criminy. 70 foot, 2 foot up. Okay, I may be short on this one. It's just because I don't want to blow right by it.
Pretty good stroke right
So
there.
had I
Just
hit it the
through
way
the
I
break.
probably should have, which was 84
Sort of
foot, which would have been the
distance. If it goes in, it's a
the actual
bonus.
full 2 foot plus the 2 foot plus the distance, I probably would have made it. But with being that far away, I preferred to take a safer approach,
That's what you want to see.
since I knew it was just an eagle
Big
shot,
birdie. Time
and I knew
running
that I would
out.
be able to just go in for the
Still,
birdie.
He could get the job done. We'll
Like
see.
I said, that's just my thought process. And the only reason why I'm explaining that is just so that way, if y'all want to try that, do that kind of stuff whenever you play, you know the risk and the
good-looking shot.
rewards and stuff like that.
Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Because sometimes like a birdie or an eagle is not worth it if you end up trying to make it and you end up blowing right by it.
That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but
I'm
after you
disappointed
hit
I
it,
missed
shoot from
that.
that distance is fine.
That's a solid par.
I've been burning the edges, that's for darn sure.
Now at the 12th, and Frank, when you put the peg in the ground here, are you licking your chops?
Well, you are, unless you're playing into a head breeze, because if you are playing a head breeze, then you've got to worry about the 4 bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway. A touch of help, or if you're a long hitter, then all you've got to do is worry about that little pot bunker just short of this green. There is gorse left and right.
Nothing wrong with that one. How about 300 yards and in the fairway? Frank, here at the 12th, the green really is the key.
Yeah, there's a subtle shelf in it, so it seems so hard, even with a short pitch shot or even a chip shot, to try and get the ball that close, because if you don't get it running at the right speed, then chances are it's not even going to finish on the right shelf.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Oh, wowza!
So 1 shot closer to the lead with that birdie.
Burger, I told you.
Moving on
Leave
now
me
to par
room,
4,
I'm
13.
gonna take
Frank,
it.
what's the strategy here?
Once again, to avoid those pot bunkers, the first one is called nicks, and then the other 2 up ahead, once again, they're called the coffins. Somehow you've got to go right or left of those or beyond those. If you can go in the exact right position, which is slightly left
I
center,
promised
it'll let you
my
have a full
fans
view
that
of
I will
this
win
green.
this
Or left or
match,
right of
so
that, then it's a blind second shot.
And safely on the fairway.
Once again, a good lie. That makes such a difference. Takes so many variables out of play.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for
bum
an
ba
easy
dum
birdie.
bum ba dum.
Just 5 feet left.
Ba-da-dum. There we go.
After that birdie, we have a brand new leader
Burger's done.
on top of this leaderboard.
Deservedly so.
Frank, what's the strategy here at the 14th?
I actually may
If you
have
can't go
a
for
5-stroke
this,
lead
par
on
five
by
and two,
the end of
Rich,
it.
there is another option where you can go left, and I mean left of left. That's down the 4th fairway.
Michael,
That's,
did you say
across the
5
Elysian Fields,
strokes?
as they call
That's
it, which
right,
is
I sure
a
did.
set of sort of
I said 5 strokes.
hummocks that run down the middle, and you can find a flat lie there and come across at about a 45-degree angle.
Some
for your
people
third
call it
shot,
cocky.
the 14.
Some people call it
Second
confidence.
shot.
I call it knowing my competition. I know that he's going to end up caving based on the fact that he's already starting to.
Third shot, looking for a good one.
Should be safely on deck.
That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today. Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Frank, the 15th here at the old course, just a classic example of links golf, where you might be aiming for something that isn't even on the golf course.
Exactly. There's a nice line there in between the 2 humps that you can see in front of you off the tee. If you keep looking down, you'll see the church steeple. That's the perfect line for the tee shot. Got to be careful with the second shot coming up. You see the 16th tee and out of bounds to the right of this green, and that little pot bunker that protects the front.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
It's a big putt right here for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records
What did I tell you?
continue to fall.
Burger's falling down.
Frank, the 16th hole, famous for the principal's nose, and I can't help but think of Mrs. Hartman from 4th grade.
Well, I don't know.
She didn't like us.
I don't know how Mrs. Hartman would have played this hole, but she would have been wary of the out of bounds on the right, and that's why the general consensus is you not only avoid the principal's nose, but you hit the tee shot a little bit further left. It might lengthen the hole, but it is certainly the more prudent strategy.
And a 130-yard shot now. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself it is an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit given the conditions, but once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze, but down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Wowza.
Seems to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, the 17th hole, you can get room service along the way here?
You can. If you flare one right there, you'll also pay a penalty for out of bounds. And so that hamburger better taste good. Better be worth it. A little left of that, a little left of the out of bounds, and you're left with a second shot. It's fairly daunting because you have the road hole bunker to avoid and the road behind the green. Hence the name.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Wowza.
Putting on a show.
What did I say? 5-stroke lead. All I need to do is
really
just keep it up.
In the whole sport, when you tee off at 18, it's as if the entire town of St. Andrews is peering in and looking at you.
Yeah, you've started by the town at the little starter's box, and then you've
Burger's not gonna be able to finish, man. He's already
it's
back
almost
down
like
to
you've got
9
them,
under.
Completed, but really in the game of golf, you're just starting.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Second shot, good look at the green. Great way to
That's gonna be a
finish
terrible
off
lie.
the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity to win the Open Championship.
19 foot 5 inches.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just
I
knock it
think
in
this
for a
would be a
par.
good lie.
Let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Alright.
Good par.
What did Burger do to finish it up?
Just a fantastic week of golf. Add that one to the win count.
A lot of
I
great
finished
quality
with a
players out
6-stroke
there, and
lead.
come on
What
top
did
of
I
that leaderboard
finish with
is
after they
truly a
simulate
great
the 2 rounds
accomplishment.
that he has left? So unless he pulls out 2 birdies in the last 2 rounds, I mean in the last 2 holes, that means I will have finished just like I told y'all I would. And I finished actually with a 6-stroke lead. Alright, well that's it, y'all. I just won, so please like the video, or if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Just the more people that subscribe just means that I just know that you like the videos that I'm putting out. I really appreciate y'all spending your time watching me play, so you have a great rest of the day, and as soon as it shows all the credits on here, then I will go ahead and stop this video. But other than that, as far as me talking, I'm out. Y'all have a great night or day, and thanks again for watching. Laters!